It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 25th ranked team, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get us going. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Young. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Hawkins. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
What a catch! Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to run it. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Inside the 10. It's a fumble. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looking deep to the right side. And they will score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Play action here on first down. He's looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's King. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They'll try to run this one in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Tough position, 2nd and long from their own 12. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The pocket breaking down. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Yellow Jackets line it up with 1st and goal. Send the back in motion. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back, it's King. Caught near the goal line. Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Point after, up and good. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Young. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Wide open downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for a man. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. So we're all tied up after that one for a potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's King. Makes a quick grab. Finding some room with the 25. And he'll be brought down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this.
He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Offense has reached the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. So the pass interference in the end zone will cost the defense 15 yards and move the offense closer now into scoring position. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Touchdown, Mean Green. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
to kick the extra point. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looks like he's going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Toss play to the running back going left. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, North Texas. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep shot falls incomplete, but a lot of contact there, and here comes the penalty flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty.
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's King. Moves out of the pocket. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today, moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Great move in the open field. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised him.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Looking to throw it again. Turns it loose downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Back to throw. It's King. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia Tech, 27.
Bringing it out, it's Coleman. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Now, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The receiver grounds it.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Again, ripping through the defense. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Mean Green!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Quick throw to his receiver. Ball is incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's King. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to...
And here comes a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught, still going inside the 10. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon.
42, Georgia Tech, 34.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking downfield. It's King. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Ram down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Mean Green. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
Green 25.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Is no good. That keeps the score. North Texas, 48. Georgia Tech, 34.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Take it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. First and 10.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So on a short drop, he gets away a solid punt here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.